You.
Hello.
Hello. Apparently we're using lewd glams today, so
Is
yeah.
that what we're doing? Okay,
Yeah,
hold on.
apparently.
Place real quick.
I'm out of black dye. I need to buy some more dye.
Alright, easy does it. Alright.
Need to buy more dye. Yeah, why not? 99 pots of black dye.
Ugh.
Hey, hi, how's it going? Hey, hey.
Eh,
How's it going?
Oh, living the dream. I replaced a Reaper with another Reaper.
perfect. Let me finish this glam and then I can invite everyone.
Once I'm beautiful.
I like how it's like, oh, we're using, loot glams. I'm like, okay, hold on, let me check my glam plates. Okay, I'm done.
Well, now that we have 20 glam plates,
Understandable.
You have to be ready. You have to have a glam plate for when you're going to, like, the beach.
One does not simply raid without the proper glam.
it's true.
My Dragoon has 3 different glam plates. I have to be pretty for each occasion.
Each of my tanks have a different glamour slot, and I barely play tank. But I have to be ready just in case.
Alright, perfect.
Oh.
Now I can get my stream banned. Okay, who's...
Damn.
Back to party. And where is Bone? There he is. I know Vern's cleared. Bone, have you cleared? Or are you just
No.
learning? Alright, going in
Yeah,
fresh?
is that alright?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Once
Yeah,
you've
I
seen
mean, I've
half
seen the
the
video
fight,
and whatnot.
you'll see the rest of the fight.
I've seen the video and whatnot. That's about it. I know quite a bit of it doesn't seem too bad, and like the little spots for meteors and whatnot.
Yeah, it's not a hard fight per se. Just takes a few minutes to learn it.
Yeah, the video for me only does so much. I have to actually experience the suffer before I can learn it.
I agree. It's a nice sneak peek, but it's not the same as actually being in there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
You know what?
I'm gonna do shameless plugs. Hold on. Okay, let's everyone has it unlocked, right?
Shit, hold on.
Hold on, we'll find out. Let's queue. Nope, someone hasn't have it unlocked.
Oh, definitely not me.
You
Where do
go
we
to
go?
the
Definitely not old Charlian.
It's the
Charlene.
Mistral guy.
yeah, the minstrel
Dollar's
Charlene.
Harbor. Yeah.
I will take that teleport. Oh no, it's a crossword party.
Spend the money.
Everything's falling
Spend the
apart.
guild.
Hang on, there's too many voices at once. Where are we going?
Charlene. And the
Charlie.
Scholar's
Okay.
Harbor.
Harbor.
Yeah, Scholar's Harbor. And then just look for the Wandering Minstrel. You should have a quest marker on him if you haven't unlocked it yet.
There he is.
Making
Just
me
make sure
pay
when you're
1,000
talking
gil.
to him, you're not high because he drops some serious psychological bullshit there this time. And I was like,
Whoa, cutscene. I'm skipping
wow.
it.
You think watch this cutscene?
What's this
Wow, look at
cutscene?
all this world building. So anyways.
Basically.
Oh no. For the
Maybe
extreme
there's a
stuff, it's
show.
just embellishment of your actual encounter.
We're you remember we're just going through the fanfic of
Alright, I have it now. It's like it never happened.
I mean, if this was Shadowbringers, I would actually be paying attention, watching any and all cutscenes.
Are you all ready now?
No.
Okay.
There we go.
I'll do one more ready check. Okay, here we go. Wait, it's a high end duty? Yes, high end duty Minstrel's Ballad.
two people are
multiple
naked.
I was like,
Yeah.
there's like,
We're not
Three people.
naked.
I mean, look at Thalia. Mommy?
I didn't know that what we were doing. I should have done
I'm
that.
sorry. Were you saying
Yeah,
something?
we said we were
Who
gonna
just said- who just
do lewd
spoke?
glams.
Was it
I have a
Crow?
leather
Was it
bathing
Crow?
suit
Did
I can
you
put on.
speak Crow? I'm sorry.
No, that was Bone Daddy.
Crow
I
only
think.
speaks in cause.
Okay. That's Bone Daddy.
It's okay. I have a forgettable voice. I understand.
Did you say something?
I wouldn't say forgettable, just generic.
There we go.
What are you saying? What are you
Okay, so the things we need to decide are light parties. Melee should be in 1, range should be in
Yeah,
group
yeah.
2. These are just for light party stacks.
Is it here? Sorry? Okay.
So for group 1, for the light party stacks, just go on like in the boss's hitbox. Group 2 can go max melee range.
It would be at north and south, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's gonna be on the stacks are gonna be on the healer, so I'll mark them with their honeycombs here. And then we need to decide on tower positions. So, oops. 1, 2. So tanks and healers on the left, DPS on the right.
You with that one.
Yeah. It'll be obvious once you see it.
Yeah. Yeah, so the towers are going to be like 8 towers total on the 2 sides of the arena. So we have to soak them, like split up and soak them like this.
Is this all where tether happens as well? Because
yes.
tether.
Yeah, let me put up the markers. Remember your positions for towers. All right, so the markers are the letter markers at the intercardinals are where all the planets will collide. All right, the planets will always collide on the intercardinals. So in the bot, I can't remember the name of the attack already, but it's like a raid wide that spawns the 2 planets that'll crash. The slower planet will always be the one that will explode. It'll travel from one intercardinal to another and explode at that second intercardinal. At the same time, there'll be like a head spawning where the 1 marker is, facing a direction, right? And that head will cleave half the arena in the direction it's facing. So what you do is you have to resolve the planet while avoiding the half room cleave at the same time. So if it's 2 blue planets, it'll be a knockback from one of the intercardinals, and it's a pretty big knockback. So when you knock back from an intercardinal, so let's say it's a knockback coming from D, you kind of want to knock back behind, towards the middle of the arena, behind where the head in the middle is facing. So you will avoid the half room cleave. Now I struggle with getting the angles just right. I don't know if anyone else will have that trouble, but I know I struggle with that. So that takes a little bit of practice. So that's the first major mechanic. So blue planets are a knockback. Red planets is a huge AoE, like a half-room circular AoE from where the planets will collide. So you want to run to the opposite intercardinal behind where the head is facing to avoid it. Again, I don't remember the name of the cast. When the boss does the towers, everyone has to stack at 1, because then the boss will cast tethers to everyone. And all the DPS will be tied to a support. So we all stack up at 1. Once we see the debuff appear for the tethers, we run directly east or west to just straight east or west, depending on which side we are, until the tethers break, and then we run to our towers. At the same time, the boss is going to cast or telegraph. I don't remember the name of the cast, but it's going to telegraph either a middle of the room AoE or the side of the room AoE. Elenkos, yeah. So if the boss will telegraph, like if she looks like she's gonna puke, she's gonna hit the middle of the room. So we have to stand off to the sides while standing in the tower at the same time. If the boss has tears running down her eyes or running down her cheeks, the boss is gonna cleave the sides of the arena. So we have to stand towards the middle of the arena within our towers. Everybody follow so far? Mm-hmm. Okay. I think we should give it a poll, and then we'll go from there. The first hurdle is resolving the planets properly. The boss will start with 2 raid-wide planet crashes. It's something unforgotten. That's the name of the cast.
Elegea.
Elegea Unforgotten, that's it. So it'll be a raid-wide AoE, and then the planets will spawn, and then we'll crash and result planets.
So the 2 sets of planets spawn at the same time, right? Which one of the ones that goes first? Is it the
The
faster one?
slower planet is the one that will explode, either from as a knockback or an AoE. I don't know if you remember in the normal mode, you have the 2 planets crashing. You have one planet
Yeah.
moving slowly, and then the other planet moving faster. You want to follow the slow planet
I gotcha.
where it's rotating, and it'll end up in one of the intercardinals. It'll be it'll be an intercardinal 90 degrees of where it spawns. So if it spawned at A, it'll move to C.
Gotcha.
I think it's always counterclockwise, but I don't remember exactly. I've only cleared like 15 times, so I don't know the exact timeline yet. But yeah, let's give it a pull.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, the red planet gets that. You get the hell away from the red planet at the opposite intercardinal. BCD. I'll try to call out the letters where you have to stand or get away. Where you have to stand to be safe. Let's see how fast my brain can react. Covered wide. So watch the direction the head is facing. Red planets. Get away from B. Go to C. Rewind again. The knockback. Knockback from A. And stack at 1. Stack up real tight. Okay, run east or west until the tethers break. And then run to your tower and get towards the middle. Yep. Raid wide.
We're gonna pop out for the tank buster crew.
Tank buster.
We have seen the end.
Right, planets again. Alright, get away from C. Go to B. Let party stacks. Yeah, the party number 2 should be at max melee range.
The same end. Again and again.
Oh, rewind.
The red one.
Get. Yeah, go to B. And then back to C. Oh, I got clipped.
I did not realize how fast I went. That's my bad.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how fast it was either.
Yeah.
Like, surely I have time for a jump.
Surely gets animation locked, guys.
Oh, it's gonna see Twin
this is
Song
5
at
head.
least.
Yeah, 5 head.
Not too bad so far though.
Yeah.
See which one's
So if you notice, the middle head has a pointer, indicating the direction it's facing.
Oh no.
So the boss will do a half room cleave in that direction, or the head in the middle. We'll do a half room cleave.
I took him right away. Now let's see if my careful analysis of this fucking
Rewind.
Did
Go
that
to
part
D. Go to D.
You find out.
It's D.
Oh,
Tank Buster.
I don't think we had enough people to absorb that.
Nope.
Oh,
Oh,
It's
hey,
gonna be
look,
hard for me to do.
reaping. Dead.
And guess what? You've seen most of the fight already.
yeah, pretty much. So like when we get the fatalism mechanic, she's gonna respawn the planets, and if you look at the discs underneath the planet, you'll see one set of discs that are spinning really fast, and then the other pair of pants are gonna be really slow.
Pair of
The
pants.
side that has the side with the fast spinning pants is gonna go off first. So if it's the blue, the knockback, that's going to be the knockback side first. If it's the red planet, those are going to explode first. So if it's red, move to the slow moving discs. And if it's blue, move to the fast spinning discs.
Yeah. It's hard to do callouts when I'm trying to react to everything too. Holy crap. It's gonna take a while before we get used to it. Do another pull? Yeah, let's go. Yeah, the ideal you want to keep an eye on the boss's telegraph because she does do the sides with the middle cleaves, whatever you call them, quite often. Big wide. The first planet. Red planet. Get away from A, so towards D. Read wide. The knockback planets. Knockback from B. Holy crap.
A little bit north.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh.
Stack on one. Stack on one, real tight. Okay, run to east and west. Stand in your tower towards the middle. Grade wide. Tank busters.
We have seen
Grade wide.
the end.
The next set of planets. Knockback. Knockback from either B or C. Knockback from C. Oh,
no.
light party stacks.
I'm a little bit too first level.
The same end.
Head in the middle.
Again
Rewind.
and again.
Knockback from that letter. C.
Can you short cast those?
I think so. I don't know.
I'll be the
Knockback from
guinea
B.
pig, I'll find out.
Go to the sides.
It'd be great if you could short cast.
And 5 head. So for 5 head, it's going to be one of the north safe spots. Go A, and then we're just going to go clockwise from head to head. Move over to B. And D. And rewind. 1, 2. Go over to C. Middle, light party stacks. Oh, I'm dead. Crow, save me! Alright, so you guys want to know the 5 head then? I can't really explain that. Alright, so for the 5 head mechanic, you have 4 heads spawning at the intercardinals and then 1 head in the middle. The head in the middle will face a direction, and she'll do a half. That head will do a half room cleave in the direction it's facing. The safe spot will always be behind the head. The heads will either cast a donut or an AoE, and we just want to stand at the head that's casting a donut. Alright, so we'll start out with the first donut, and the donuts just kind of rotate clockwise. So let's say the first safe spot is A, right, and the boss is cleaving the south side of the room. The next one will run to B for the next donut, and then D for the third donut. The boss will do it 3 times. By the time you reach the 3rd position, you want to... The brain dead way to determine the rewind mechanic... Oh, actually, I should explain the rewind first. Right after the 3rd set of donuts and AoEs, the boss will cast a rewind. So on the middle head, or on all the heads, you'll see a number of rings on them. And that's... it'll rewind to the position of the position or the type of AoE that the head was doing, based on the number of rings. So, for example, if it's only 1 ring, it'll rewind the attack 1 step back. If it has 2 rings on it, it'll rewind to 2 steps back. If it has 3 rings on it, it will rewind the 3 sets back.
Is the easier way looking at the middle? Because that way you can determine which specific spot is? That way you only have to look at one of them? Okay.
Yep. The easiest way to deal with a mechanic, rather than keeping track of which type of AoE or attack the rewind is doing, is if you look at the middle head, you want to look at the middle head and see how many rings it has on it, and then look at which direction of the head or which side of the head you're on based on where it's facing. So let's say we're on D after after running around 3 times. If you're on the, say, the right side of the head, and there are 3 rings, 3 rings on the middle head, you want to just rewind 3 steps, starting from where you're standing. So if D is 1 ring, B would be 2 rings, and A would be 3 rings. Do you guys follow that so far?
Yeah.
Based on the middle head. Then, but after you determine where that position you are, let's say the middle head, for example, has 3 rings, right? And you're on D. So the position you would be standing on would be A. And if you then you have to look at how many rings the head on A has. If it's an odd, oh my god, I echoed the boss. If it's an odd number of rings, that position would be the correct position. Or that spot would be the correct spot. The boss is attacking. Oh, Nipa's just gonna avoid the attack by standing there. Look, I'm explaining mechanics, dude. It's hard to explain the 5-head mechanic when I'm slightly inebriated.
Oh, dude, 5-head is hard to explain sober.
The idea is you want to pay attention to the number of rings on the middle head and then adjust accordingly based on the head you're going to. All right, so let's say for example the middle head has 3 rings and you end up at D after running around. Right, your position would be A for 3 rings. Right, but then you have to look at the number of rings on the head at A. If it has 1 or 3 rings or odd number of rings, A would be the correct position for that scenario. If it has 2 rings on A, you would run back 1 step. Counterclockwise 1 step. Not counterclockwise, run back 1 step. So you would go back to B, and that would be the correct position. It's hard to... Oh my god, I have to find that video, because I can't explain it very
You can
well.
just give it another shot. I feel like most people will probably be better off seeing it.
Yeah. We can do another pull. But the idea is, when you reach the last position, or last spot, you want to pay attention to which side of the head you're on based on where the head's facing.
Okay, if we're standing in the end at an odd one, then the one we're standing is gonna be a donut. right?
Yeah, we were always standing in the
Now,
donut.
is the one across always gonna be a donut as well?
Yes. Thing is, I only have one way of doing it, and it makes sense in my head, but when I explain it, it sounds like I'm a crazy man. Holy crap.
That's every time I've tried to explain it, dude.
Yeah. God.
Like,
basically-
I'm like, this
so
makes so
basically-
much sense, and then I write it down, and I'm like, well, that's just gibberish.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we're in an even one, it's gonna be either this one. Okay, so if we're in C, and it's odd, it's either gonna be C or B. So whichever one in the middle is not gonna cleave.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But
Pretty
if we're
much.
in an odd, if we're in an even, then we have to be in either A and D. Whichever one of the buses is not gonna cleave.
Yeah, but that requires you to keep track of which side the boss is going to cleave.
Yeah, but you just look at the head and you know which side is gonna cleave. Like one.
The head will
2 or
rewind too, right?
like- yeah, 2 and 3 are gonna. If the middle head has 2 and 3, it's gonna cleave us. If it has 1, we stay where we're at. If it's 1 and 3.
Yeah,
Like, the
pretty
head's-
much.
the
If,
head's
if you're
always
on
gonna
one,
be looking-
Yep.
Like if we're at C at the last one, the boss is always looking north right now. But like this.
Not always. It could always look. It could also look at east, and that's where you have to figure it out. Right. The head will also rotate 90 degrees clockwise each turn. Right. Another way to look at it is the middle head. Let's say the middle head, the third position is facing north. If it has 3 rings, it'll flip 180 degrees, so it'll be cleaving south. It'll be facing south. If it has 2 rings, then it would be facing either east or west, depending on which direction it started from. And that's where it's kind of confusing, because you have to keep track of the middle head. My so-called brain dead strategy. Oh, are we looking at plates here? My so-called brain dead strategy is you don't keep track of any positioning. You only keep track of, you only look at the rings, and the only position you have to keep track of for truly is if you're on the left or right side of the head. I did link a video that kind of explains it in the sloppy chat. I can try linking it again where it went. I don't think I pinned it either. I sworn I linked it. Oh, maybe
I don't
not.
think you did.
Okay, maybe I'm just crazy now.
No, you didn't.
Hey, Hope
Thanks
here
for
with
falling
another
apart.
video, and
Oops. Yeah, that's the video I kind of follow. It's a lot easier to watch that video, and to do and that's how I kind of figured out the brain dead in quotes. Man, when I try to explain it, it just sounds like I'm a crazy person. Gotta listen back to it.
it just has a lot of variables in the fight, so it's like you want to give an example, but like it's really hard to give an example and not sound nuts.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
an even.
we don't have a whole lot of context on it yet. If we see it a few more times, I'm sure we'll start
I mean,
to get it.
if you want to make a few more polls, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think step 1 is always a good thing. Is just see if you can correctly in your head resolve the center head, and then once you get a really good knack for resolving the center head, then figure out what's going on with the donuts.
Yeah.
So, apparently we've reached our 50 pin max for Slape.
We have to delete some of the Eden pins. Sorry, we gotta get rid of those meme strats or meme diagrams.
I will do that later,
Yeah. Don't worry about pinning for now.
but that's fine.
Yeah. All right, let's do a few more polls.
I didn't
I have a
realize
danger
there was a
Dorito.
limit.
But yeah. Anyway, for light party stacks, Lily group 2, you kind of want to be at max melee range. Just run back, whereas group 1 will be just like kind of right in under the boss. Raid wide. Knock back planets. Knock back from C. Oh, I got knocked back into the cleave.
Oh,
I'm
no.
an idiot. Red, get away from A. Go towards D. Stack on 1. Wait for the tethers. Run east and west. And stand in your tower. Towards the middle. Raid wide. Deckbuster.
We have seen the
Raid wide. And planets. Red planets. Go to A. Go to A. Light party stacks. Light party stacks. Ah, really? Yeah. There we go.
the same end
Rewind.
again and again.
Get away from A planet. And go towards A.
Stay
Sides,
outside.
sides. Alright, 5 head. Alright, it's gonna be the right side. D. Just go clockwise, next head. Next head, A. And rewind. C. Over C. C, yep.
Oh, well.
We're gonna get killed.
Oh shit.
I was gonna say
So was it B? Yeah, it was B.
Yeah.
Big rip.
Because the head was
I'm glad
gonna
no one
turn
listened
3
to-
times.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jay. Oh, I thought you had the hubris.
No!
And this is why I haven't mastered the whole 5 head yet.
Okay, this way.
Alright, that's the 3 ring mechanic.
Oh, I guess we have to
The 3.
ideally choose a clock positions as well.
Yeah, we can probably do that now.
Yeah. Yeah, so you want to keep track of which AoE or which type of marker you have
Donuts in the
in order. Yeah.
Back in the middle, yeah.
Yeah, if you have a donut above your head, stack in the middle. But I'll explain that afterwards as well. And the boss will throw a curveball at you and do a side or middle in between the second and third sets. So you want to keep track of which type of AoEs you get or which type of markers you get. It'll be either AoEs, like a personal AoE, a flare marker, a donut, or a stack. And then the boss will rewind it. And then you have to go into position based on how many rings you have.
Embrace the quiet.
And Telemania is a 5-hit raid wide AoE with a bleed.
Yeah, it really is.
It hurts a lot, actually.
Yeah, that's the big mitigation. That's the most important mitigation one for raid wide.
Yep. Actually, if Crow could just push the fight a little bit further, you can see the 6-head part, which is really easy.
I love 6-head part.
I think this is it.
Or is it 8-head? Is it 6-head or 8? No, it's 6. Okay. So the hit 6-head will spawn, and the boss will throw rings towards the heads. The heads that get the rings will just have an AoE under it, and so you want to get behind the two heads that don't have a ring on it. And then the heads will travel from the rings will travel from head to head, so you have to keep track of where the rings are going and move behind the safe head.
We have a lot of time.
Yeah, there's a lot of time to figure it out. By the time the third set of rings are going off, the boss will do a side or middle.
Utterly futile.
So this one's a sides. And Crow rocks right into it.
Like a champ.
Just go bleh.
Anyway, yeah, let's do clock positions too. The clock positions are more so for the AoEs, because all 8 people will get the AoEs. One person can take a middle as well. They can stand dead center if they have the AoE.
Is there any specific like order to these, or just
Yeah. Oh, take a card. Like, just take up his clock position. It doesn't really matter where you're standing. Melee,
if you
preferably
want
towards us.
time,
Just
yeah,
to- just to
push
try to
front,
move
front
around,
half
yeah.
for melee.
Yeah. Yeah, just pick a clock position. It doesn't really matter. This is when you have. It's more so when you get the AoEs that we want to be perfectly spread out, so that we don't overlap. So for the 3 AoE mechanic, we're gonna get marked with a type of marker, one after another. So we get the possible markers that we're gonna get are flare markers, right? Which are the little blue. It's got a little triangle marker with arrows pointing out. We just have to get away from everybody else. You have the big personal AoE. You have a donut or a stack. So if you have a flare or an AoE marker, you just want to run out to roughly your clock position. If you have a donut or a stack, you just stand on the one in the middle of the arena. All right, so you want to keep track.
Remember which ones.
Yeah, you have to keep track of which AoE or which marker you get in that order, right? So if you get like the flare, AoE, and a donut, you want to keep track of it in that order, right? So for example, if you get flare, AoE, and donut, at the end of the whole mess, like at the end of the markers, the boss will rewind up to 3 times, and you have to watch how many rings you have on your character. So if you have 3 rings, it'll rewind to the first the marker you got. 2 rings will rewind to the second marker that you got, and 1 ring will rewind to the last marker that you got. Does that make sense?
But really, all you have to remember is whether you were in or out for the.
Yeah. Either way, yeah. You just kind of remember. Yeah. If the most important one is if you remember if you get the stack, where you get the stack or the donut, because the other 2 are out basically.
So if it hits you out, in,
Yeah.
and you get 3 rings, it's the first out. The second
Yeah.
will be the first out.
However, if you do get a flare marker, you do want to make sure that you're away from everybody else that has a flare marker. You don't want to be too close to another person that might have a flare marker. Right, so if I have a flare marker at D and then someone has another flare marker at like who would be a south, you have to kind of adjust so that you're a little further away, because that flare markers do kind of hurt. But yeah. Maybe someone else should get the danger Dorito. So we try
Put it
another
on
call?
Nipa.
Yeah, I'll put it on
I
Nipa.
can do it.
Here you go. Danger
Yay.
Dorito privileges.
You are all gonna die.
Oh, it's better than what I'm doing right now. Because I still haven't figured out the Spit 5 hit mechanic properly. I just have a rough idea of how it works.
No one gets a personal shield. No one gets a personal shield, mainly because I zoned out.
Oh. Well, I can cast a Raid Wide Shield instead.
Yeah, I already did.
Raid Wide. Red planets. Oh, get away from B. Oh, I gotta watch the half room cleave as well.
Yeah, you sure do.
Yeah, take note of the middle head. So knockback,
I have Bone Daddy.
knock whack from A.
Thanks.
Stack on 1. Tethers. Run east and west.
Utterly
Stand in your towers. Go out towards the sides. Towards the sides. Raid wide. Tank Buster.
We have seen
Raid wide planets. The knockback planets. Knockback from D. Light party stacks. Watch the overlap.
the same end
Rewind.
again and again.
So watch for this faster spinning ring under the planet. Knockback from D. Knockback from A. Sides. Go to the sides.
Outside.
And 5 head. The south side. And D. And we'll just go clockwise. Why are you laughing? Rewind. C? Yeah. I think it's C. Sides, light party stack. Sides. Lily! Towards the sides! Lily! Okay, we're good. We're Tank Buster.
I hear squid.
Is that squid? I don't think squid.
Squid always yells at Lily.
Oh.
Or for Lily to heal him.
Lily! Save me! Alright, oh yeah, AoEs. So flares out, everyone else middle. Donut.
Oh,
That's a donut!
everybody else
That's a
middle?
donut! Yeah. Yeah, the donut is a little purple donut above your head. And then the stack marker will stack with the donuts, basically. The flare markers, which are those little bluish white triangles, you run out into your cardinal position. After the after the second marker, the boss will do the middle or sides AoE, and then she'll do the third one.
How we get a
On in the middle with the
personal
donuts.
Experiences are
Oh
being
yeah,
recorded.
so one thing is if you're dead, you'll still get a marker on you, but it won't go off. But it's just for you to keep track of the marker you have if you get rezzed in between the whole mechanic.
I'm not getting anything.
Embrace the quiet.
And the raid wide. Alright, Shay, heal through this. So 5 hits, and then the last AoE will cause a bleed.
I got this.
This is a really, this is the important one to mitigate
force
because
bleed.
the bleed, yeah, if you mitigate this, you'll mitigate the bleed damage as well. I don't know if it's physical or magic though, so
Oh no.
yeah. Oh, you can practice this mechanic. So watch the rings that come from the boss and see where they're flying to, which heads they're flying towards.
So she's gonna get autoed before the first ring like happens. I think. Oh no! Well, no, the rings.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, no, she got auto to that.
What Shay actually did there was really good because, like, in my head, when I see those rings, like, you're always going to get 3 that go to one side and one
Yeah.
side that only gets 1. So the first thing I do is I move to the side that's going to get 1,
Yeah,
and then
you
figure it out if it's going to be short or long,
Yeah.
kind of as it comes in.
All right.
Yeah.
We're making some progress. That's okay. More polls. How much time do we have left in the instance? 20 minutes. Yeah, we got more time. You guys can't hear the fan that's like blowing literally into my microphone, can you? Okay, good.
No.
Good old NVIDIA noise canceling. Great wide. And first planets. Knockback. Knockback from B. Grade wide. Second planets. Floating planet. Go towards A, towards A. Stack on one. And east and west. Break the tethers and into your towers.
Utterly futile.
And towards the sides, outside. Raid wide. At least this isn't like Savage where you get damage down. You just get Vuln Stack instead. Tank Buster, and we're way over geared for this fight too.
We have seen the
Planets.
end.
The red planet. Get away from A. Light party stacks.
The same
And rewind.
end. Again.
Watch for the
and
faster
again.
rings that'll go off first. Away from A towards A. Sides. Right, 5 head. East side that we have safe. Over B, and we're just going clockwise. Go to B. Light party stacks on the sides. Tank Buster. And then we have the 3 AoEs markers next. After the second set of markers, it's going to be either middle or sides. So keep track. Yeah, spread out to know which marker you're getting. So donuts in the middle and with a stack. Right in the middle on the one marker. So that's the first one. Clock positions. Or just spread it. Middle, stand in the middle. And the third one. And then rewind, watch the number of rings you have. And then get into position.
Whoops.
Oh, someone has a flare marker in the middle.
A special hug.
Rain wide. I saw that. She just waltzed right off.
I thought I had more floor.
Oh, was it Shay's body?
No, if you die, the marker won't go off. Someone was
it
out of
won't go off?
position.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay,
You'll
good.
get the marker, but it won't go off.
God.
Yeah. That's okay. This is the second hardest mechanic. The 5 head is the hardest mechanic. I guess for 4 planets is the hardest mechanic, really. The 4 planets.
I just thought I had more floor, so when I went to adjust, and all of a sudden there's no floor.
Yeah, no, I saw you were just like, because you were like just like whoop 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 whoop, and then suddenly you're just off.
Oh, Crow's.
Yeah.
Get up.
Yeah, he lost audio.
Audio. That was a juicy explosion.
Well,
Yeah.
we got 15 minutes. You want to do a reset while we
Yeah,
wait
might
for
as
him?
well. Yeah.
Probably. Crow's gonna come in and he's gonna
Yeah.
heal low.
So for the one marker is in the very middle of the arena, so just make sure you're stacking on that for the 3 markers mechanic.
I just recently got my hovercraft.
You have a hovercraft?
Yeah, the weird PvP mount. Hold on, what's it called?
There's a hovercraft mount for
Glory-
PvP?
Yeah, the Gloria one. Have you never seen it?
No.
While we wait, I'll be right back real quick.
Hold on, let me
Yep. Gotta hit a bio too while we're chilling.
go to the FC house so you can see it. It's just so weird. It's so weird. It's like, what the hell's up with this damn mount?
What the?
And your arms are just crossed on it. Like you're just wee, arm crossed. Totally normal and natural pose to do.
See, by
over
hovercraft, I
there.
thought you meant something like the Sky Slipper.
I
Like
know,
this
I
thing.
guess and I mean like the Glory airship. It's just so weird. Tiny little airship.
Well, I mean, yeah.
It's when you move forward, that's pretty funny. When you're moving, the propellers move faster. I wonder if when you're moving up, the up propellers move faster, but
No
the
problem.
back propellers go crazy when you're moving forward. That's cool.
The mounts have surprising amount of detail on some of them, especially the more premium ones.
This one I had to get 200 PvP ones. And he goes, hey. It used to be on the feast. I'm glad that's not the case because I don't think I ever went to the feast. The feast came and went, and I never participated once. I'm like, screw that.
Which scythe is this?
Hold on.
Wait. Oh, the Hellhound scythe. Okay. PvP.
It's an achievement. Let me see if we go to last 5 probably. This is pretty recent. Yeah, Bloodborne achievement. Hold on. Triumph in 200 matches in the Feast of Crystal and Conflict. There are years of achievements from PvP that I just have ignored until now.
Is everyone back? Do a ready check real quick. Can't wait for the summer event because they have a new summer outfit that they data mined. Or it's supposed to be a summer outfit.
Yeah, this is in retrospect, this is the perfect dummy mummy mount. I'm just crossing my arms in disapproval. Looking down at people from my high horse.
Yeah, my favorite pastime is going to be just looking at everyone's adventure plate. I should go to Limsa and see what adventure plates people do. That'd be a great idea.
I love.
I mean, is
love
it-
the eye in my
Yes.
adventure plate? It's so cool.
I'll queue us in. I think Lily just needs to repair, but that shouldn't take long, right? Nah. Let's go. Let's fight this weird bird thing.
Hans little anchors floating. Oh my god, this mount is cool. I think I only ever saw it once, like years ago. But it's because you needed to win 200 feast matches. Like, who does that? Who the fuck does that?
Like, you're the only one I know that has that mount. I didn't even know it existed.
Yeah, I didn't know it existed until I got it. I was like, oh, well, this is a thing.
Man, you know what would I'll have to explain it later, but what would really sell like hotcakes if you put in the MOG store, it's like have like a weapon draw glowing effect. So like if you hide your weapon and you draw it, you have like a special effect that makes it appear. If they sell something like that on the MOG station, oh man.
I
would buy
want an
that.
emote pack. Like you
An
get all
emote
the
pack?
emotes for like $50 or something.
That's a good idea too. Sell more hairstyles. Yeah, that too. Does have to be really
Yeah.
good hairstyles.
I just want hairstyles to be glamourable, like,
That would be cool.
kind of
Like put a hairstyle on a glam plate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good idea too.
'Cause, I mean, that's
Dear
really-
Yoshi P.
Yeah, dear Yoshi P. Red planets. Go towards A.
and then whittle them down.
We don't have the danger Dorito.
Oh,
It's fine.
it's fine, yeah. So knockback planets. Knockback from B. Stack on 1.
Hey,
East and west.
Utterly futile.
And towers. Towards the sides. Red wide. Tank buster.
We have seen the end.
Red wide planets. Red planets. Let's get away from A
a little bit south.
towards D. Light party stacks. I forgot to mark the light parties too. Oh man.
What?
The same end.
Rewind.
Again. and
You were
again.
standing with us.
Get away from A. And run towards A. In the middle. Oops. And 5 head. North side. B. Clockwise. Let's see if I can figure this out. B?
Yep, you're right.
Okay. And then it's gonna be either middle or sides. Light party stacks in the middle. Middle. Tank buster. It'll be the 3 markers next. So just spread out a bit to see what markers you're gonna get. Remember your clock positions. donuts and stack right on the 1. Next markers. And it'd be middle or sides. Stay on the sides.
Oh no.
Yeah, and then the third marker.
Just stay there.
Just take my place.
And then the rewind. Watch the rings you get on your character. Number of rings. And then position yourselves.
I think.
Gonna die, but you know, let's figure
We'll
out
find
who.
out.
Oh no. Oh shit.
No, we got it.
Embrace the quiet.
Raid wide. You want to mitigate this for sure.
I have crow.
I use feint as well. We have an addle we could use out here.
I threw up a troubadour. Got a magic shield. We have enough mitigation. We just remember there is a bleed. And then we're just gonna regen through that and we're good. Alright, so the 6 heads. So just keep track of the rings and which heads they fly towards. And then you want to get behind the head that has no rings going towards it. It's gonna be on the left side. Alright, follow the rings from the heads.
So just behind any head that doesn't have a ring.
Yeah, any head that doesn't have it. Third one. It's gonna be either sides or middle. Go to the sides.
Already got her.
Raid wide. Oh, did I forget to use the... No, never mind. Oh, my raid buff window is all out of whack.
Oh, it's on me. What?
What?
Oh yeah, you gotta
aggro.
Keep, you gotta
God,
keep second
help.
in aggro. Yeah. I will. Yeah.
Oh yeah, planets. Raid wide
I just
planets.
got a last upgrade.
With knockback planets. And knockback from C.
A little bit more.
Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. I am not stacking.
I was a little too far north.
The same end.
No, here comes the fun part. 4 planets. So all 4 planets will get rewound.
So that was the.
So knockbacks first into the red planets.
And the other ones are the red.
Into the slow one.
Yeah, into the slower set of rings.
South. Oh god. Fuck. Oh my god.
And run.
Run towards
Oh
the
my
A.
god, this.
The fucking best. I love
And then
this.
go to the tower.
Don't tell us this
Oh, I'm
Towards
just
the
going to any
sides.
tower.
And go out.
What?
No, towers are missed. The next hard one is the so the 4 planets is pretty much what it sounds like. It's a rewind for 4 planets. So you have either 2 blues, then 2 reds, or 2 reds, then 2 blues. And really, you just have to adjust based on what you see happening.
Are the same one as the one she does by herself before?
Sorry.
Are the first 2 of those the same color as the one she just did before?
Honestly, I don't know. I just
She will
adjust.
She will alternate. She will
Yeah.
alternate red first or blue first.
Yeah.
The,
Yeah, but
the
I mean,
only
she
real
did a
pain in
blue,
the ass
but
is
she did a blue
first.
by itself. Then she did 2 blues and 2 reds. My
I
impression
think
is-
it's
Yeah.
random. I don't know if it's truly
So
random.
she'll do a regular set of 2 planets, and then after that she's gonna do fatalism. But that fatalism is gonna use 4.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I think it's just random which color she starts off first.
Yeah.
You have to adjust. So if it's blue planets, the second blue knockback, you want to knock back towards the slower spinning red planet. That way you'll be in a position to avoid the faster spinning red planet. That's a harder combination to adjust for, just because of how hectic it gets. If it's red planets into blue planets, you just kind of get knocked towards the middle. Like, you avoid the red planets, and then you get knocked back towards the middle from the blue planets. Right after the set of 4 planets will be the towers, with the middle and sides AoEs going off again. So just kind of remember where north is, because they do kind of lose track. North is always where the boss is, because the boss doesn't move. But just kind of keep track of where the boss is or where north is, in case you get disoriented. Because the 4 planets into the towers happens really quickly. There are no tethers for the second set of towers, so don't worry about the tethers. But yeah, after the 4 planets, everything goes on repeat. And that's pretty much the entire fight. You guys have actually seen the entire fight now.
Yeah.
So yay. Let's see. Before I go on, I need a danger Dorito and some honeycombs. Oh wait. Alright. Yeah, tanks have to maintain first and second aggro.
Yeah, Crow, so if you beef it, like, as soon as you get up and you feel comfortable, like, provoke and then shirk.
Actually, I think both of you just get auto the whole time, so you don't need to share. You just
You gotta be number 2 on the list.
Yeah.
You gotta. It's gonna do 1 and 2. Like, the alliance
for
rate
the
is
tank
actually
buster.
pretty dope because it just does it by roll.
This one, it's aggro based for the tank buster. But yeah, whenever you guys are ready, count down.
Right on. Yep.
Let's go. Yeah.
Yep.
Raid wide into planets. Knockback planets. Knockback from D. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yeah, the angles are a pain in the ass. Next set of planets. Red planets. Go towards B. Back on 1. No, don't go too soon yet. If you, I didn't have the time. Towards the sides. Raid wide. Tank busters.
We have seen
Raid
the
wide
end.
planets. Red planets. Get away from B. Towards C. Light party stacks.
The same end
Rewind.
again and again.
Red planet rewind. Towards C. Sides. Five head. South side. Clockwise. rewind. Oh shoot. Yeah. C. Go to middle, light party stacks. Tank Buster. I'm thinking too much about my rotation. I need to get this muscle memory down for this fight. Holy crap.
There's just so much in this fight. It's kind of like Zodiac where your brain is doing.
There's
too
like a
much to
million
figure out, where
things.
You're supposed to
Yeah.
be standing, yeah. And you're like, where's my buttons? Oh,
Yeah. Donuts in the middle. Second markers. Okay, it'll be
Okay, we're
sides
just
or middle.
gonna switch.
yeah, we'll just switch.
Out
Sides.
of the middle. Out of the middle.
We'll just switch forever. Oh,
Third markers. Rewind. And get into position.
I think.
Either way, if you're out, get it to the very edge.
Oh,
Oh, Shay's down. Healers are down. Raid wide. Oh, of course, the healers are down when they have the hardest hitting attack. Oh.
there.
But does he have enough mana? He does not.
You have rings. Yeah, I have
Rings.
nothing now, so.
This is the easy mechanic, so you can take a breather. It's gonna be on the right side. One of the heads on the right,
Oh god, is that
towards B. Follow the danger, Dorito.
no! I don't know how I made that.
The snapshots is actually surprisingly generous. Okay, maybe not that generous. And then it's gonna be sides or middle after the third set. Go to the sides.
Ugh.
do not have enough MP to get anyone up.
Raid wide.
I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna sit still for a minute.
You covered me.
Tank Buster.
I had enough MP for once.
I just realized Nipa switched to Warrior.
See that?
That's almost cheating.
Okay. I
And self heal.
Alright, heal
We good,
LB3.
bro?
No, we don't need to heal LB3. We're good. Planets.
There you go. Go heal.
Knockback planets.
No!
Knockback from A
And
towards the
then I
north
think
side. Yeah, light party stacks.
One goes closer.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
I'm not in that group anymore.
Oh, boy.
Wait,
You killed them
I got
all!
the stack. I got the stack. I
Heal
went to
LB3.
my
Give me
healer. I
still
was
LB
like,
then.
why do I
Rewind.
have a
4
stack?
planets. Rewind. Red planets go towards group B.
Move! Okay.
Okay, might be.
Wait,
That was not right.
that was incorrect. That was indeed
Exclamation
incorrect.
mark.
Knockback from A,
From A, yeah.
and then towers. I am dumb.
See, that healer LB would have been great if I wasn't stuck in animation
And you're
lock.
all gonna die to towers. Ah!
No, I think
There. Oh, okay. Lily got here just in time
He's
to
dead.
come out of the tower.
You can do it, Lily. Keep him alive.
That's just the bleeds. You got this. Oh god. It's
Oh, you got 5 AoEs. 1, 2, 3.
So much.
Ah, dude, there's so much damage.
Just get LB3.
Again, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not sure why I called that planet so badly. Oh, whatever.
God, I remember the good old days where Paladin could res people.
Or when bards could do healer LB3.
You love me, three, yeah.
We good for another?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
I mean, we still have raid until 4:30.
5:30, really.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Raid wide planets. Knockback. From D. Knock planets again. Red planets. Go towards B. Stack on 1. Yeah, the 1 marker is going to be where the head is, if you're ever wondering. Break the chains, east and west.
Utterly futile.
Towers to the sides. Raid wide. Tank Buster.
We have seen the
Raid wide
end.
planets.
These wait rides take forever to go off.
Red planets. Go towards C. Light party stacks. Oh, I didn't get clipped too.
The same end.
Rewind.
Again and again.
Back towards B. Middle. Light head. Over D. Clockwise. And rewind. C, yeah. Be light party stacks on the sides. Tank Buster. Alright, spread out for the markers. Alright, remember the markers you're getting in the order you're getting them. Second
If
markers.
your rewind is 3, that will be the one that you do.
Yep. Second markers. Go to the sides.
Okay.
Third markers. Yeah, we're good.
Embrace the
Raid wide, mitigate this one. Yeah, most mitigation you can. Oh, look at Crow sacrificing uptime for wings.
What a champ.
Six head. Follow the rings. Get on the left side. And keep following the rings. Third set of rings, and then it's gonna be sides or middle.
Oh boy.
Oh my god, that was the same spot. I'm gonna get clipped. Yeah.
Inside?
Middle.
Oh no.
Really.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're good. We're good for now. Raid Y. Tank Buster. Planets. Knockback. Knockback from A. Slightly towards the south side. Night party stacks.
the same end.
4 planets, rewind.
And again.
I think of knockback planets. Knockback into red planets.
This is fate.
So from D. Get knocked back towards the slower rings on the red planets.
Oh no. Oh. Shit.
And go to C. Then towers.
If you have the heat. Oh, okay, never mind.
I'm gonna die to the towers.
Oh.
Okay, LB3 now. Healer LB3.
I don't have LB3.
Oh,
That's what
it just got
sold.
used.
That's how we live.
Yeah, I saw it.
Would it work if we used tank LB3 there?
Yeah, we could if we were desperate.
We are desperate.
Not really.
There were 4 people alive.
That's okay. We can. All good, all good.
The angles are a little weird.
Yeah. The angles are the hardest part for the knockbacks for me. Get it off just slightly and suddenly you're going the completely opposite direction of where you think you're going. Yeah, you can use sprint too. There is a fair bit of time, I guess, if you get knocked back towards the middle and not towards a slower ring for the red planet.
Yeah, you don't have to get knocked back so close to the safe that you're risking yeeting off the platform. You actually
Yeah.
do have a bit of time. At least if you're kind of headed in the right direction, you should be good.
Raid wide and the planets. Knockback. Knockback from B. Raid wide again. Red planets. Get away from A. Towards D. Gonna watch that half room cleave.
Oh no.
Stack on 1. Went east and west to break tethers.
Utterly futile.
Towers on the sides. Raid wide. Tank Buster.
We have seen the end.
Planets. The knockback planets. Knockback from C. Ah, I'm not stacking.
Crap.
Oh, he was already down.
The same end.
Rewind.
Again and again.
Go, race mage. Res mage. Knockbacks. And light party stacks after this? No, not light party. It's in the middles. Middle. Get my timeline mixed up too. Yeah, I think we all hate these planets. 5 head.
Make sure you vote when you get back up so I don't get used as a cooldown again.
A. Rewind. A. And there'll be sides into light party. Sorry, middle or side light party. Middle light party stacks. Tank Buster. Might spread out a bit for the markers. Just so you know what markers you're going to get, and keep track of the markers you're getting in the order. Second markers. And it's going to be middle or sides next. Go to the sides. Into position.
There'll be 4 people outside.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
was wrong.
someone's up.
Embrace.
Yeah, there should always be 4 people outside. And then the rest of the group should be inside.
I still think that's the worst.
With
I know
that,
5 head
keeping
is-
track of
I
your
know 5
markers.
head is- No, it's because, like, in 5 head, if you keep track of the marker wrong, you die. But here, if you keep track of your partner of your marker wrong, you wipe the raid.
I mean, true, yeah.
And it's just, I guess I see it differently. Like hard mechanics for me are mechanics that if you don't do them wrong, it stops progress for everyone.
Like 5-head isn't all that hard.
Yeah,
I
five
find.
head is if you're in the wrong place and everyone else is right, then they're alive, you're dead.
Yeah.
Like I feel like in Party Finder that mechanic would
Utterly
be worse. That's the reason why I don't do this. It's because it's follow Dorito Man.
Yeah, but you won't get Dorito Man in Party Finder.
Yeah, I would say the only for like the three move mechanics, just remember your stack one. That's everything else is out to your position.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, it's always going to be either one in and two out, so you just have to figure out which ring you get if you need to stay in. And everything else you just go.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
You just have to pay. You just have to pay attention. And that's it.
I got the circle, the flare, and then the donut, right? So the third mechanic was my in mechanic. So if I had said one ring, I would have stayed in. But if I said any other number, I go out.
I guess basically, since you only have to go in for one mechanic, if you have the in mechanic, just remember that specific one.
Yeah.
If it's the original, it's 3. If it's the most recent one, it's 1. And then you get it just that way. That way, if it's not that one, then you can just leave.
I mean, I don't know if I'm wrong because every time we've gotten to that point, I've always had 2 outs and 1 in.
Yep, it's always like that. The only other thing I could say is that during that mechanic, just make sure you're doing the in and the sides are in. Leave.
The only thing I'm really a little iffy about still is the 5 head. Everything else seems not too bad though. So far.
We talked about in party chat. Your first marker will be the 3 rings. Second marker will be 2 rings. The third marker is a 1 ring. That's the easiest way. That's how I remember it. I don't keep track of it any other way, but you guys can figure out how you want to do it yourselves. But that's just
I can
the
say
idea.
like this is the third ring one and this is the second ring one.
Yeah. You could call it out.
Just remember that.
I need to actually think about it. Because it happens just in my burst phase, and I'm keeping track of procs and all that crap too. Ugh.
Yeah.
You ready? Let's roll.
Lily is BRB. Cancel.
Ah! Abort.
So if I jump off the stage, do I land on Xenos?
You'll fly off of Xenos.
Our side has
Is Lily back yet? No. Still BRB.
Oh god, I saw the PvP White Mage Tier 2 glitch, and I'm very upset. They better fix that very quickly.
I mean,
No,
they have issues even more than just that though.
Yeah, considering they revamped the entire set of PvP, they're bound to be bugs.
Well, I think that bug I can almost understand because I don't think there's any other attack in the game that has stacks and also a cast time. So like the problem is if you interrupt the cast, it just maxes out your stacks. So it's like cure, do a little step, cancels out of it. Now you have 2 cures again. Cure, take a step.
The healers are really strong in PvP right now. They used to be worse, but
Oh no, they used to be much worse. Trust me.
you could straight up 1v1 somebody, stop casting anything, and still live longer than they can hit you.
You still can't 1v1 a healer here.
Oh yeah, you still can.
So, some of the classes can potentially.
Depending on if they have a stun or like a heal reducer or something like that.
Alright, wide the planets. Red planets. Get away from A towards D. Not back planets. Knockback from B. Stack on 1.
Utterly futile.
Towards the sides. Raid wide. Tank Buster.
We have seen the end.
Planets. Red planets. Go towards A. My party stacks. Okay, we guys
Oh,
are
no.
really close with these stacks.
Oh boy.
Lily!
The same end. Again and again.
Got
Rewind planets. Towards A. I am a bit slow in my running today. Middle. Five head. And south side. And rewind. I think here.
Stand put.
Same
Stand
spot,
put.
yeah. Over an A. Light party stacks in the middle. I'm surprised you didn't get clipped by that. Hell yeah. Tank Buster.
snatches are a little bit more.
Alright, spread out for markers.
This is the third one, by the way.
Yeah, this is 3 rings. This one, next one is 2 rings. Go to the middle. Last one is a 1 ring. And then rewind. If you're close, if you're outside and you're really close to someone, spread out a bit more. Oh, someone is in the wrong spot.
Embrace the quiet.
We need heals. Mitigate.
He's fine. Oh boy. Pushing.
Yep, we're dead. That bleed hurts.
I can keep going.
Big stuff.
I know kind of everybody has a different logic for that in their heads. But what works for me is like once I know my stack marker for the middle, I just like chant that shit to myself in my head. So if it pops first, I'm like, okay, if I see 3 rings on me, I'm stacking.
Yeah, you just really have to.
It's really the 3 and
remember
the
which
1 that
one
get
is the in
confusing.
one, Yeah.
Yep.
So whichever mechanic is the one you go to center, that you'll just remember that name, not number. And if you get a different number, yeah, you just remember the center.
Yeah, you always get
Yeah.
one that's either center. It's going to be either stack or donut. It doesn't matter which one. Everything else is outside, yes. Because the stack always goes with the donuts, so... Yep.
Yeah, 100%. If you remember that step, you're gold.
It's just that if you are... When the boss does a rewind and you're on the outside and not center, you do want to spread out so that you're not too close to the other players outside with the flare markers. So if you have to adjust, adjust. Because there have been times where, like let's say I'm on D with a flare marker, the other person with the flare marker was south and we were too close and we died.
Yeah, because it's random, so it could be flare or it could be circle.
Yeah. So
You
if...
don't know, it's too late to make an adjustment.
Yeah. So just be aware of where everyone else is if you're on the outside and spread out so that you're furthest apart.
All of that because he wanted more food. No, he had to jump into my lap. He had to headbutt me. He had to block the screen. Oh my god.
Okay, this is your mechanic. Cat head blocking the screen. Feed me. Scratch, scratch.
That's all it was.
But don't you know, if you don't feed them, they'll die.
Yeah. If you don't feed them...
Apparently.
If you don't feed me now, I will die.
That's the nice thing about dogs, I guess, is that they don't beg for food. They just wait until you feed them.
Mine will sit right next to me and put her head on my lap.
He has a medical condition, so he gets hungry more often. But
see.
I don't know why he was such an asshole about it today. Okay.
Yes. If
Which one was
Nipa's
BRB?
BRB.
Oh shit!
Oh, you didn't
I'm
aggro
just
the
jumping around
boss.
the circles. I'm like, am I gonna aggro the boss if I just jump around these circles? Because I'm just gonna circle. And I realized, actually, no. So I know you guys have probably been in the FC for a while. Like, the FC just got really big in the last year, and I know like no one anymore.
Yeah, no, there was a huge spike in the FC members because of the whole WoW Exodus nonsense. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm like at one point I started just getting to a point where I would log in and I go like, all right, I don't know any of these names in chat.
Sorry about that.
All good. Was your dog begging for food?
No, I just had to do a quick wife assist.
Okay.
Wife take priority over dog. Crises. Not gonna lie. Are we good?
Yeah, I think we're good. You can do a ready check.
Okay.
Oh, we have 11 minutes in the instance. I think we do one more poll. Why not? We won't clear this poll, will we?
You never know.
Whatever. It'll be fun if it'll be really tight.
It would be.
Oh, Lily. Lily! Lily!
Headbutting her own.
Okay, maybe we'll just leave the instance.
No,
Oh, there she's here.
So if we say her name like Squid, it gets her attention.
Okay. Let's do one more poll, and hope we don't actually try to clear because it's gonna be real tight. If we do end up clearing, I'm sorry, or getting to a clear, because we won't have time to clear, unless we somehow our DPS is so good that we can clear in 10 minutes instead of the 11-minute enrage. I mean, our DPS is good. It's just I don't know if it's there yet because of consistency in mechanics. Planets, red planets. Go towards A.
Oh, did I fuck that up? I did.
Lands again. Knockback planets. Knockback from B. Stack on one.
I'm better look the pushback if I just use the graphics from the pushback one.
East and west to break tethers. And scan the tower towards the middle. I dropped my dots. I'm a horrible bard. Red wide. Honestly, the dots are the only reason I want to roll Dancer. Tank Buster.
We have seen the end.
Planets again. Knockback from C. Light party stack. Ah! Well, there goes one of the light party stacks.
The same end.
Rewind.
Again and again.
I'm just gonna wait for the mechanics to go off. Knockback from C first.
Oh my god.
Towards the middle.
So close.
No, sorry. Go to sides. Sides. And I'm resing now. And pipe head. Rewind. A. And be light party stacks, either sides or middle. Light party stack on side. Tank Buster. You can spread out a bit for the markers.
You have to remember if you're center.
So this is the one where you remember?
Yeah. If you have the middle.
You remember the
Second markers.
That's your center.
Go to the middle. And third marker.
Just remember whichever number it does, just
And the rewind.
you need to look it.
Soren, you're out.
That's what I thought.
Embrace the quiet.
Raid wide. Big raid wide.
That field is freaking dope for this, man.
Six head. And follow the rings. Left side. And yes, there's a lot of movement in this part.
Stand here and die. I appreciate the attempt at shielding.
Sides.
though.
Outsides, outsides.
Raid wide. Tank Buster.
A little bit more.
Man, rip my raid buff timing. It's way off now. Planets. Red planets. Get away from A.
The same end.
Rewind.
Again.
Into 4
and
planets.
again. This is
Go to the slow one first. Okay, towards A.
Shit.
Go to B, knock back towards the middle. Go to C, knock back towards the middle, then we're going into towers. On the sides. You can heal our LB3 now.
Moment for LB. Yes.
embrace the quiet.
Make it mitigate this too. Keep dropping my
Rally's feet
dots.
when I get up.
Jesus Christ!
Hurts,
oh, wait,
don't it?
We got Eagles from the military. Shoot. Well,
Don't forget the bleed too.
Yeah, that bleed does hurt.
Mana.
Put on my barrier. I should use a regen as well.
And then it's just 5 head repeat from here on out.
I still think they should give Black Knights their at one point that we could give the MP to people. Can't remember what it's called.
Oh, it's. I just dozed off there. I was supposed to be doing callouts, sides with like party stacks.
Oh my god, this is my nearly that body help.
Backbuster.
How are we still alive? I could have sworn.
Kind of miracle.
I'm just looking
Yeah,
up
6
stuff
head.
on the internet. I look back and someone read me. I was like, what the hell?
You follow the rings again. We left side. Oh, we have 1 minute left. Middle.
Can we do it?
I don't think so.
Gonna
How
be.
far until three?
I overestimated our time here. Oh man, I just jinxed ourselves, didn't I? When I say, if we clear, I'm sorry.
The same end.
Well, isn't there
Again
Look.
and again.
There's more mechanics, yeah. Let's just repeat 4 planets. Is it 4 planets again?
Remember? It
Yeah,
might
there's
be.
4 planets again.
This is fate.
Of course, it's the easy pattern. Go to C, knockback.
And out.
You know what? We probably would have cleared that one.
Yeah.
That's
very
okay.
annoying. It's okay. We got more time, you know.
We have plenty of time. One more hour, actually, worth of raiding. Anyone need to
Cold
repair?
beer.
Get some drinks. Quick break. Everyone's interested in your mount.
Yeah, I didn't even think that existed.
No, because no one's. I don't think anyone's ever really seen it.
It's a Gloria, whatever the heck it's called. Actually, I got it just now. Oh, it's okay. I'm gonna link it in.
And the fans just everyone sees for Than everyone's a shark or whatever. Yeah. $200 wins. Oh my god.
Specifically, Feast or Crystal Conflict. It's just nothing else.
All right.
Only at least Crystal Conflict is pretty quick. Alright, if you guys have.
100 wins of Crystal Conflict because I have never played Feast.
Yeah.
Never get the
So-
repair if she needed.
Yeah, if,
I'm gonna do a quick run through of this for Shay, but if for those that are down with your mechanics for the 3-part, disregard what I'm saying if you have it set in your head.
yeah.
So the way I think about it is literally if I have the donut or the stack up marker, that is the only one that matters. And that's the only one I need to remember. So if it happens to me first, right? If I get the donut or stack up, I'm going to resolve that mechanic, and then in my head, I'm basically telling myself, if the boss at the end of everything pops up 3 rings, I'm doing that stack up again. Anything else, I'm going out to my designated position. So if it happens on 2, let's say I get my stack up marker on 2, then I see 2 rings, I'm stacking. And if it's 1 or 3, I'm out. And if it's the third, if I get it as the final mechanic, then if there's 1 ring that shows up around me, I'm stacking. Anything else, I'm out. So it's the bitch. 2 is great. 2 is great because it's the second, and you get 2 rings. It's perfect. The real thing you have to remember is if you get it first or last, right? Because if you get it first, it's technically 3 rings you're waiting for to know you're having the stack again. And if you get it last, it's a single ring.
Yes, the bitch 2 is great. That's what he said. We call that
2
a
is
Freudian
fantastic.
slip.
Nope, sorry. No, yeah.
No,
If it's the first or third, it's a pain. That's the actual challenging one to remember, right? It's 2 is great because 2 and 2.
yeah. Don't worry about everyone else's marker. Worry about your own. It's a personal mechanic you have to deal with. It's a personal
for
problem.
mine, counting down from 3 is what helps. So when the first one goes off, I count 3, and then 2, and then 1, and then whatever your ring is at the end of it, then you adjust for that position.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do one more ready check.
Yeah, I just repeat it. Once I know I have the stack up, I just repeat whatever that one is. That's the one I gotta resolve. I don't give 2 shits about the other ones because they're both spreads.
So we just pay attention to whatever ring she has on her.
No, on you.
On you.
Yeah.
So you're gonna after she does all 3 moves, you're gonna see she's gonna cast and she's gonna put a ring on everybody, and we all individually need to resolve that. based on the 1, 2, or 3. It's how many times she's going to rewind.
For you personally, don't pay attention to anyone else's rings, just your own ring.
Unfortunately, it also doesn't match, so you will always be going outside with the same people that went outside with you at first. Oh, sorry, I tried controller issues. Anyway.
So yeah, if I get like, if we do that, Shay, and I get the stack marker last, like the third thing she does is put the stack up marker on me. Okay, I know it's last mechanic, and then it's like, okay, 1 ring shows up on me, then that's my stack. If 2 or 3 rings show up on me, I'm getting the hell out of the middle.
I've been trying to say, like, this is 3 rings and 2 rings, and the only thing you have to remember is if you have to be center. If you have to be center, remember that number.
Yep.
Whatever ring we're doing.
Everything else is dog shit.
Alright, let's give it a whirl. No, you know what? I have not had ACT open for this entire round of raids. Oh well.
Markers.
I know it's a purple warrior parse, bro. Thanks.
Markers.
I'll just give Nipa the danger donut. Planets. Knockback. Knockback from A. Second planets. Red planets. Go towards B. Stack on 1. East and west to break the tethers.
Utterly
Send your towers to the sides. Raid wide. Tank Buster.
We have seen
Planets.
the end.
Knockback planets. Knockback from D. My party stack.
Yeah, no.
Whoa.
The same end.
Rewind planets.
Again and again.
Knockback. To the sides. Five head. C. Maybe light party stacks to the sides. I think Lily got clipped. I'm not sure. Tank Buster. Actually, I'm not sure what's going on. Spread out for markers.
You're in, you remember just this number. Ow! I died. I don't know why. Alright, so that's the second one. No one's aiming at that.
Go to middle.
This is the one. Go in for this one, just remember one.
What?
And rewind.
I don't know why I typed.
Well,
Embrace the quiet.
Wide. Man, it's a good thing you're playing Red Mage right now.
Yeah, I
6
like
heads.
Thank you.
And then on the right side. And then follow those rings.
Oh, why does this one have a ring?
It'll be either sides or middle.
Utterly futile.
Middle. Raid wide. Tank Buster. Planets. Red planets. Get away from B towards C. Light party stacks.
The same end. Again
Rewind.
and again.
The red planets into blue? Yeah. Yeah.
This is fate.
And go towards B. Counterclockwise. Go to A. And not back towards the middle from D. And then it's towers right after. Middle, towards the middle.
Embrace the quiet.
Raid wides. Mitigate this one best you can. I'm out of mitigation. Okay, good. And the bleed. Alright, the 5 head again. It's just on repeat now. South side. Rewind. Yeah, we stay good here. Yep. And it could be light party stacked either sides or middle. Middle. Tank Buster. Six heads again. Just follow those rings. And left side. Oh, wrong one. Middle.
How far until enrage?
Much longer. A lot longer.
Okay, should we go? Should we
Oh,
go?
we're good. Yeah, we're
should
good
be
for
in good
deeps.
shape.
I would have held on to that, but that's okay.
Rip it in, rip it, yo.
You never know.
The same end. Again and again.
Okay, 4 planets again. Ah, red into blue.
This is fate.
Red. And we're cleared. Easy. And that's the fight. It's fast. GG. Yeah. It's a very easy and straightforward fight. Well, not I wouldn't say easy because it takes a bit of practice, but there are not a lot of mechanics.
Well, once
Dark
it's-
Knight Sword. Wait, do I have
It
this?
sucks until you get it, and then once you get it, you got it.
Yeah. Oh, I rolled a 99 in the weapon coffer. Maybe I should pass on it. I'll pass on it.
Jeez.
I'll pass on the weapon coffer. Everyone else just roll.
You rolled a 5.
Watch Lily wins with an 18. Oh, nope, never mind.
Alright, well. You go in, I guess?
Yeah. We have until 5:30. We can keep practicing this fight.
Arm party.
Farm party now, yeah. I mean, God knows I need practice in this stupid fight. My brain doesn't function with callouts in a fight that requires this much brain power.
I like how if you're not moving, the back propeller is just basically kind of idle. You move a little bit slow, then they speed up a little bit, and then when you
Yeah.
move really fast, it's like...
That's good attention to detail.
Bone, did you want to meld your weapon? Right.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let me know when you're ready.
Ultimatum token.
Okay, I'm good.
Alright. Back in we go. We only need 5 clears to get everyone their weapon guaranteed, so. Hey, you switched glams on me. Can I change glams while we're in queue?
Nope.
Nope. No. Oh.
Don't worry, I'm still naked.
What are you looking at? Katie. Katie. Dog's being weird. Alright. Let's see. Markers. Danger Dorito. Light party stacks. Assume everyone still has food going from the last poll. Raid wide planets. Red planets. Go towards A. And just be aware of the half room cleave. Raid wide planets. Knockback. Knockback from C. Oh, god damn it.
Oh, we're not going to survive this.
Nah, you shouldn't get a tether if enough people are dead.
If we can get up in time for meteors, we should be fine.
Utterly futile.
I'm gonna try. Sides. Yeah,
Lily
let's
and
just wipe
I
it.
were tethered to each other.
Oh yeah, okay, that's unfortunate.
Oh yeah.
My
Yep,
bad, that
no,
angle
no.
fucked me up.
Yeah, me too. My bad too. I still have not mastered those angles.
All right, so what I've been doing is, I go to the marker, right, and then when the little knockback lines on the floor happen, one of them will put you in front of the head, and then one will put you behind the head. You just gotta figure out which one of the two. And I've
But
been
there are a
aligning
lot of
everything like that.
there are a lot of knockback
I mean,
lines.
there's a lot of okay. I mean, if
I know
if
what
you're
you
like
mean.
right where, if you're like right where you collide, the middle doesn't have a thing. It's just there's gonna be a knockback a little bit to your left, and a knockback a little bit to your right. You just gotta stand on one of those, and you'll be. Well, you'll
Yeah.
either pick the right one or the wrong one. But you know, you just try it. 'Cause
So a good rule of thumb that I use, like if I'm stealing your markers, Ken. If this is the head, if this is the head in the middle, and let's say it's pointing north, right? Before that shit even goes off, like that we figure out if it's a red or blue planet, I'm gonna line up behind it just so it's a mental note to me that this is the safe side, and then I'm gonna try to go to the knockback marker or whatever clear side based on that positioning. It's a mental note for me to know that that this is the safe side of the arena, the other side is the cleave. It's just, I don't know, it's a mental thing for me. It's just like post-market for when that shit goes down.
like I just stand on one of the knockbacks that's on the side of it.
Yeah, I'll
So,
try to remember that. I tried to do it. It seems like I'm not getting on the right line, but we'll go from there. Let's roll.
Standing
I just
directly
learned that
on
from
this
you.
thing is actually highly dangerous.
I know, I don't stand
because
on the marker.
the angle is super tight. Like here is where I try to get to,
Yeah, like around there. Yeah.
so that like I don't move a half step and all of a sudden I'm yeeted completely in the opposite direction that I wanted. All right, counting
Let's
down.
go. Planets. Not back. Planets. Red planets. Away from B. Stack on one.
You didn't see that.
I saw it, you greedy fuck.
Dragoons, am I right? Sides. Raid wide. Tank buster.
We have seen the
Planets.
end.
Red planets. Go towards B.
We'll watch you
My
don't
party
flip into
stacks?
the zone there.
The same end.
Rewind.
Again and again.
Middle. And 5 head. North side. Postures way off. Now stay where we are. Any light party stacks incoming towards the sides. Tank Buster. And spread out for markers.
What?
I don't know where you were. Might have gotten clipped with a donut. Middle. And rewind.
I honestly don't know where to go.
Mine's
since I
gonna
died.
have the stack marker on the far left, so don't be near that.
You can probably pop out, Shay, and be fine.
Yeah, I'll do that. No,
No?
I'm a donut.
You're okay, though. You're okay if you stay super
Raid
out
wide,
there.
raid wide. Yeah, if you have a donut or a stack stand on the one marker, because that's dead center, and you need to be dead center. Otherwise, you risk clipping everyone on the side. Or especially the people behind us, if we're not dead center. Yeah, 6 head rings. Just follow those rings. From the right side. You can either middle or sides. Middle. Raid wide. Tank Buster. Planets. Not back. Not back from A. My party stacks.
The same end.
And rewind.
Again
It's like
and
red
again.
planets into blue.
This is fate.
And towers after the second knockback. Towers towards the sides.
Embrace the
Raid wide. The 5 hit raid wide with the bleed at the end. For Lily, this is a really that raid wide AoE with the 5 hits is a really good time to use Liturgy of the Bell. Because the bell goes off every bleed tick. Alright, 5 head. Rewind. See? Spittle. Tankbuster. Six head with the rings. Right side. Gonna be middle. Raid wide.
The same end. Again and again.
There we go. Ponfa, for monks.
Monks.
I'll still pass. Everyone still needs their weapon. If you have a weapon already, just pass on the chest until everyone gets their weapon. Once everyone gets their weapon, we can all roll need on the coffer.
I'm gonna go repair really quick.
Yep. Changing clothes now.
It just looks so ridiculous. I look like I'm on a Segway, but with no hair. It's like,
Isn't there a mount that has that same pose? Yeah, the little
I think it's
wheels.
the fire wheels.
Yeah, okay. Which is pretty much a Segway, actually.
Oh yeah, but that one is a mount, store mount. I don't have that.
No, but Bone does.
There it is.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the one that comes with the. Can't
The fucking Kingdom Hearts pants.
The set, yeah.
The Kingdom Hearts pants. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it would definitely have the same pose. We're just power posing through the whole thing. It's like, if you are paladin, it will come with a
Yeah.
shield.
You should get both.
Yeah. If you're paladin, you open it.
Imagine it just gives you a sword but no shield. Ugh.
Yeah, they changed that so that but they to make up for it, they made it so that if you descend the shields, you don't get any materials
Yeah.
to craft the weapons. Which what makes me upset because I used to do that so much. I would just do 3 runs of something, go break the shield.
I mean, what Paladin is the only job in the game that has an offhand weapon or item. So, unless you're talking about early casters, but we don't talk about early casters.
Conjurers.
Yeah.
Conjurers with their wooden square shields.
Yeah, we don't talk about early casters. All right. Our goal is 5 clears. Because we already have 2. I don't know. I'm waiting for the tanks.
We only need 5 clears.
We need 5 clears for everyone to guarantee their weapon.
Yeah, but I mean, some of the weapons are worse than the ones you got already. So.
Usually not, but either way, if it's a higher item level, it's worth it. Maybe healers are the exception.
It's
I don't know.
always item level over stats.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if for the people who already have their
I mean, there's also the mount. Planets. Knockback. Knockback from B. Knock planets again. Gonna be red planets. Go towards A. Stack on 1. Nope, got Lily down.
Got Lily.
Don't res yet, Lily. Just wait until we resolve this first. We're gonna take a Vuln stack from the tower, but that's okay. Towards the middle. I'm in the wrong tower. Raid wide. Ooh, being distracted. Tank buster.
We have seen the end.
Planets. Red planets. Away from A towards D. Light party stacks. Just watch the half room cleave. And rewind.
The same end. Again and again.
Towards A. Middle. 5 head. Right side. D. Wait. Yeah. Left party stacks on sides. I cannot second guess myself after these callouts. I got clipped.
I guess
Yeah, tank buster. And just get ready to spread out for the markers. Alright. Markers. If you have the stack on the 1. The donuts need to be there. That's 1. Second markers. Middle or sides.
Two, no matter
Go to
what,
sides.
okay.
Oh, I died.
Everybody
Sides.
out. Down the middle.
Oh, shit.
I'm just gonna wait for this last one to resolve. And then I'll raise and then get into position. Oh, of course I get this one. Oh my god. I need to top off then. Okay, thank you.
I have a donut.
Embrace the quiet.
I'm not sure why we died there. That's interesting. Hmm. 6 heads. It's gonna be middle or sides.
Utterly futile.
Middle. Red wide. Tank buster. Planets. Knockback. Knockback from C. Oh, light party stacks. Oh, there go both the stacks.
The same end. Again and again.
4 planets. You've been getting lucky with the planet pattern. Sides. How many damage downs are we gonna get? Oh, not damage downs. 1 stacks.
Embrace Embrace the quiet.
Or was one of the healers into a limit break?
If we survive this AoE,
It's like it never even happened.
oh,
No casualties.
Oh no. Okay.
5 head. We have time. 5 head is slow.
Once I know where I go, I'll get another res.
Oops.
Nope.
Leave the-
Nope.
Ah! Alright. Rewind. D. And light party stacks.
I'm
Towards
gonna
the
stand
sides.
here. Somebody go up north.
I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Oh my god.
No.
Yeah, that happened to me earlier. That happened to me earlier.
Oh god. Okay, there we go.
Can we salvage this run at 30%?
Oh my god. Oh, we got 6-minute things.
Yeah. Slow mechanics are nice. Where am I going? Follow the danger, Dorito. You mean middle or sides? Middle. Red wide.
The same end. Again and again. This is fate.
Not back into red planets, yeah. Oh no!
Oh.
Yeah. The blue into red is the hardest combination, because if your angle's slightly off, it's a pain in the ass.
If I was an inch over, I would have been okay.
Yep.
No life.
That's
Nor the universe
in rage anyway.
It's a big room. It's fun to watch.
Why not?
Yeah, I'll take the res.
She threw a big bowling ball at us.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh.
you survived it without being no freak.
Alright, tank LB3, we'll survive
none
it.
should hope for better.
Well, this is kind of cool, even though we're gonna die.
Go smack.
Damn.
Aha. 1 million damage. I think it was 1 million. I didn't see how many 9s there were.
Yeah, take that over.
Alright, again. I got 10 minutes until raid time's over. Gotta feed my pups after this. Are they doing a Sunday school for this too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll get more ones later.
Oh, that's the plan. Yep. Because apparently I hate myself that much.
This isn't that bad of a fight.
No,
Red
this
planets.
is true.
That's no P3. Go towards
This
A.
is true.
Plants again. some ways, this is harder than P3. Not back from C.
One thing I do love about this game is that there's a lot of like
Oh my
mechanics and
God.
whatnot. Oh,
Stack on one. Oh, I guess I don't have a tether.
Utterly futile.
Sides. Raid wide. Tank Buster.
We have seen the end.
Planet. Red planets. And away from A towards D. Light party stacks.
The same end.
Planets rewind.
Again and again.
Middle. Five head. And rewind after this, so. Here, same spot. Light party stacks on the sides. Tank Buster. Markers. Spread out a bit. Or if you're in the middle, go straight to the one. Also need to be healed every marker, by the way. Middle. Third markers. Make sure you're stacking on the one and not offset, because I just got clipped by the donuts.
should one have. No.
I got the res. Like, stack on the one, guys. Oh, there's a flare marker in there.
Embrace the quiet.
Oh, I should not have res. That's okay. Res immunity. Six head. Need one on the left side. Okay, be either middle or sides.
Utterly futile.
Sides. Very wide. Tank Buster. Planets. Knockback. Knockback from B. That party stacks.
The same end. Again and
Rewind.
again.
Oh my god. Oh, my songs. It's red into blue.
This is fate.
And towers right after the knockback. Towards the middle.
Embrace the quiet.
Very wide. Five head. Rewind. Go to D. Middle light party stacks. Tank Buster. I could probably melee LB3. Six head. And that's a clear. Oh, we better get the mount. God damn it. Give us a mount. Nope. Oh, red mage weapon.
Hey.
Wait.
I rolled a 9.
On the weapon cuff? Does everyone else have the weapon? No, Crow hasn't has weapon yet.
Oh,
Dude, you got your rapier, man. Oh well.
I thought we were. Okay.
That's all good.
I'm not.
So you got both.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, honestly, who else is going to use it, right? I mean,
Yeah. Well, that's fine. That's the end of our raid time. How many clears was that? 3?
Again.
three clears.
Yeah, I gotta go.
So we gotta go
I guess
again?
dinner
Like-
started. There is the Sunday school, and then on Monday tomorrow I will have time after work in the evening. I don't know when anyone else wants to.
Oh yeah, I
Thanks
pretty much
for
run this
joining
shit all
us.
week.
Yeah, we can keep running all week if we want to.
I try to get 5 clears on my free nights. That's like my
Yeah.
goal. So, any and all welcome.
Yeah. I'll try. Oh, shoot, what time am I available on? I'm gonna be available like after 6 p.m. Eastern. If you guys want to run the Endsinger Extreme, I'll post it up on Sloppy. Let you guys know. Then we can do some more runs.
I mean, how many runs? How many more runs do we need? Just 2 more.
Yeah.
Well, who else needs their weapons still?
Shay needs her weapon. And Crow. Eska doesn't need his weapon because he got the weapon upgrade
I need to
yesterday.
get more just because I want to get summoner weapon as well, but I can get
Yeah.
that from 2 more clears anyway.
So we just need 2 more clears, literally.
Yep.
And then there's the Sunday school today. So you got, I don't know who
What
signed up
time
for
is
that.
that?
9 p.m. Eastern, I think it was.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
so
could
who's in
try to
that?
make that.
Grump, Shay. Okay, yeah, they have a pretty solid group.
We could try to make that.
You have to sign up. I don't know if you signed up for it.
Oh, well, how do I
There,
sign up for it?
it's on one of the pinned. If you look at the pinned messages, it's on the top. They only have one group going, and it's filled. Everyone
But
else
they're
will be on
gonna
standby.
yeah, they're gonna like make parties out of whoever's.
Whoever.
I'm on the list as an
Filler?
extra, so yep. So they're gonna make parties out of all the filler group.
Yeah,
So
if there's enough extras, they usually make it a second group.
Yeah.
Maybe
So there
we
might
could
be 2
just make
parties.
it to a second group together and
yeah, there might be 2 or 3 parties
I
tonight.
won't be available for 9 p.m. because I got to get up at 4 a.m. So yeah.
that hurts.
You know, mutes.
Which mount is that?
Is that the Garo mount? Or one of the Garo mounts? From
it the
Bone Daddy.
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
It's the 60 wins in PvP, Crystalline Conflict.
Okay.
Yeah, the
I like that.
forget the name.
You just need the title from that priest person that's sitting in the Wolves Den, and then you need to win with that on.
Okay.
It's called the Raigo? Yeah,
Raigo, yeah. Raigo.
Okay.
It's kind of
Man, so many new PvP things. I'm gonna just can't
It's tail
do
horse.
PvP.
Well, this one's been around for a long time.
I
It's
know,
just
but
that if you
Crystalline
think-
I
Conflict
just
made it
didn't
easy.
feel like doing. Yeah, exactly. I just didn't feel like doing PvP because the frontline was awful.
Yeah.
I mean, the other thing is if you didn't get the Makai titles, you wouldn't be able to get this.
And that too.
Because the Garo event left.
So it is a Garo mount then. Okay.
Yeah, well, you
Yeah.
have to get the title. At least
You
one
need the title.
and then. But you don't have to be the
Uh,
same class as the title when you're doing PvP. You just have to have the title on.
Okay.
Yeah, you just need a title. Like I got the one for Reaper, but I played it on Dragoon or like Red Mage.
I got the Astrology and played as White Mage mostly. I still have Makai Astrology on actually. I just realized. Wait, what the heck?
I still have it on just in case. I'm gonna do the frontline daily every day and see if I get a win. If I don't, then I don't care.
Ugh.
Because there's a 10 wins
10
mount,
wins, yeah. I don't have a single.
which sounds worse than the 60 wins for Crystalline.
It is worse. It is absolutely worse.
hmm The only bright side of that one is you can actually queue with friends, but at least you can lose together because no one knows what they